Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, from the Chilliwack Coliseum, where tonight the Coquitlam Express will pay a visit to the Chilliwack Chiefs. Penny, he'll play in the middle for Willits. In across the express line. He'll backhand it down deep, pointed it on goal, and a blocker save made by Stevenson on a good chance there for Chilliwack. Clark Nelson starts it the other way. He'll flip it up for Tchaikovsky and across the line. Wrist shot kicked up by Stevenson. The rebound out of the reach of Gagnon going to the net. Slides back to Carabin. Left point to Forefellow. Wrist shot deflected. And a save made by Caron off of that tip by Christian McDougall in front. Now McDougall throws a hit in the corner. Ong trying to dig that puck loose. Gets it to McDougall, trying to power his way in front. Backhand chance and a save made by Caron. Now played back to the line. Forefellow dishing it off to Massimo Rizzo. For McDougall. Feeds it back door. Carabin in tight. And a good pass save by Caron on the first best chance for the Express here. Shots a 3-2 for the Express early on as Rizzo speeds into the Chilliwack zone. Takes it in deep and turns back. He'll feed the slot. Margell is there. He centers it off the stick, and it went through and out the other side as Connell had a tap in, and he couldn't convert. What a chance there, and it's still a scoreless game. That should have been 1-0. Chilliwack will start back. Nesterenko in the middle for Reynolds with speed. He'll dish in the left wing for Kelly. Play it back, and a one-timer stopped by Stevenson. Off the stick of Cooper Moore. The Express ended this game here tonight, first in the BCHL in penalty killing at 89.9%. If they kill this penalty off, they'll get back to the 90% mark on the penalty kill. As the Chiefs lead the rush into the Express zone. Here's Nesterenko, centering out in front, they score! Nesterenko centered it. He had a man going to the net. It bounced in past Stevenson, and Chilliwack is taking a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it hit Stevenson or somebody else.
And the Express controlled it off. Bellini back to the line to Margell. Slap shot kicked up. Connell again. He shot it wide of the goal. This chance wasn't quite as good as the one he had earlier, but it was still good nonetheless. Henry still with the puck for the Chiefs. Calmly off the glass. He'll bounce to the Express line, and it gets through to Arlo Merritt. He has a man go to the net. Drop pass. Larson back to Merritt. In tight. He scores! Merritt sneaks it in over the stick of Stevenson and off the post and in. And Chilliwack is in a 2-0 lead. Bounces back to Macy. He'll snap it to the right wing corner, went through the feet of LaPointe. Slides to Carabin, side of the net to Connell. Sharpingle shot put off the side of the net. Just over a minute remaining in the period. Now Woldauer with the Chief line. Wrist shot deflected, they score! Greg LaPointe tips it over the shoulder of Caron, and the Express are on the board. It's a 2-1 game.
Well, just a long shot from the point, and LaPointe got his stick on it, and up and over the shoulder of Caron.
Second period is underway with the puck poked into the Express zone. Penny centering pass to escape. Comes back to Agnew with a shot and a huge block by LaPointe. And that hurts. And he's shaking off the effects of that one as Greg LaPointe is now hobbling to the Express bench in a considerable amount of pain. Slide it back to the Express line to Owen Forefellow. Now to Margell and across the Chief line. With Rizzo, there's the shot. And a save made by Caron as Margell had the option to shoot. He also had Rizzo coming late. Olin Wall, the AP, wearing number 28. O'Rourke wins the faceoff back to Bellini. Wrist shot wide of the goal. Bounce to the far side where Reynolds is knocked down hard on a hit by Macy. And now two Chiefs come after Macy. There's going to be a penalty for sure. Gagnow's dropped one of his gloves. And this is now starting to really get heated up. Milburn is in there. Someone's throwing some punches at him. It's Macy. And now Rourke's come in. Meanwhile, at center ice, we have Hudson Thornton getting tangled up with Wall. And Gagnon, meanwhile, is fighting with Macy. And they're trying to tie one another up. And now Agnew throwing some shots at Macy. He's getting his jersey pulled over his head. Meanwhile, Wall is still being worked over by Thornton. And finally, the linesmen separate Addison Macy.
Wall holding his own.
Yeah. Good thing you're up here, Gord. I had so much to try and keep track of here. An interference call for the hit by Addison Macy on Reynolds.
I don't know if he touched it or not. That wasn't one of the things I was looking at.
Yeah.
Looking to see. And all the times we saw, for as many replays as we saw.
All 25 of them?
Yeah.
Puck loose in the express zone. Poked in front. Willits, centering pass. They score! Stevenson kicked out the original shot, and the rebound bounced in off of Adams, and it's a 3-1 Chilliwack lead.
Yeah, I wasn't too sure if it hit somebody or if Stevenson dragged it in with his own pad.
Now it comes to Ong, and they'll lead a 3-on-2 for the Express. Down the left wing into the Chilliwack zone. Ong, rink wide to Rizzo. Fans on it. Now he puts it on the goal, and a pad save made by Caron. Now Rizzo steals, cuts in front and shoots. He scores! What a second effort by Rizzo! And it's a 3-2 game.
Just before his stick was chopped out of his hands, Rizzo, over the glove hand of Caron, makes it 3-2.
Puck behind the Chief goal. O'Rourke throws a hit on Larson, and Thornton's on the puck. And now Ong throws a hit along with Christian McDougall. And the Chiefs force it into the Express zone. Ryland's trying to cut in on Carabin, who just rides into the end wall. As the Express are a little physical on this shift. Bond, left wing feed for Rizzo with speed and across the line. Trying to dance in. He does! Puts it on goal and a pad save made by Caron. Good hands there for Massimo Rizzo. Carabin, he'll feed to Will Margell. Slabby coming off the bench. Head to the high slot. Here's a wrist shot stopped by Caron. Loose in front. And the Chiefs are cleared off the boards and out through center ice. Connell against Merritt on the draw. Comes free to Reynolds. Backhand stopped by Stevenson. Rebound loose in front. And the Express cleared to the boards. Henry shoots and Stevenson makes the save through the traffic of Arlo Merritt. O'Rourke directly over his left shoulder. And it's one to O'Rourke with the backhand and a shoulder save made by Caron. As Caron out of his own net slides up the wing. Is tipped to Reynolds. His pass blocked by Lapointe. Now fed back to line. Carabin shoots. Hit a body. Lapointe put it off the side. Now he tries to center it. It's in the crease. It's chopped back to the line. Carabin. Right wing feed to Lapointe. Up to Wildauer. He'll kick it to O'Rourke. Connell going to the net. O'Rourke centers it. Connell! Again, he's robbed by Caron. Third good scoring chance tonight for Connell. He hasn't been able to beat Caron as of yet.
0 for 3.
Right circle to Rizzo. Back to Bellini. Left point Margell. Looks. Back to Bellini. Wrist shot hit his stick. Caron is down. Puck is loose. And Caron gets the whistle as Rizzo came in to jam at that puck. And there's an Express player buried in the goal crease. And Rizzo has a goal for the Express tonight. Trying to turn away from Milburn. Feeds on the right wing to Bellini. Back to Rizzo. He'll poke it through center ice. Can't get it in deep. Now Kelly played it up ahead. Blocked by Ong. To Margell. To the line. Bellini shoots. Scores! Stephen Bellini has tied the game with 4:26 to go.
A bit of a rolling puck. And it fluttered by. It's going to be Bellini's goal. I thought it might have hit Rizzo.
Now Cooper with a shot. That went wide. Now back come the Chiefs. It's a 3-on-1. Here's Penny. Playing it back. Henry shoots. Put it wide. Rebound. Oh, what is. No, it goes in.
I thought he stopped it.
So did I. I thought Clay Stevenson made a marvelous save off of Penny. It trickled in past the netminder, and the Chiefs are back in the lead. It's 4-3. Rizzo wheels, leads the rush to the Chilliwack zone. He'll send it down low. Wildauer shoots. He put it wide in the short side. Good look for Wildauer off the rush. 10 seconds remaining in the power play. Lapointe, he'll just snap it down to Tyler Schleppe. Stevenson still his net. Carabin now at the line. Working at the right point as Stevenson heads to the bench. Carabin, side of the net to Schleppe. Teams are back to even straight. As O'Rourke scores with a minute remaining in the third. Ethan O'Rourke has tied it.
Reached around off the rebound of Caron and just swept it by the big goaltender. And Ethan O'Rourke ties it up with 1 minute to go.
Wheel through center ice. Lead the rush to the Express line. He's poke checked. And the Express will try and start back. Here's Schleppe cutting it on the right wing. Schleppe shoots. Kicked out by Caron. Big rebound cleared away with Margell going to the net. 8 seconds remaining in the third period. For Arlo Merida comes in for it for Chilliwack. Back to Agnew. That's out of his reach. Then it bounces in on goal. And Stevenson drops it off for Rizzo. He'll settle things down behind the Express net. Chilliwack is changing. And then Rizzo with a dangerous backhand pass. He gave it away. Meyer controlling in the Express zone to Nestorenko. In tight, he shoots and Stevenson makes the save. And Stevenson bails out Massimo Rizzo after a risky, dangerous pass in his own zone on the backhand.
Very dangerous pass.
Wildauer takes control, and he'll start it back for the Express. Josh Wildauer leads the rush to the Chief line. Screen shot, and Caron got a piece of that with a blocker. Cooper's come off the bench for the Express. Willits has done so for Chilliwack as Connell leads the rush to the Chilliwack line. He cuts in to the net. He's hauled down, and he really couldn't get a shot away. As Nestorenko slowly turns in the neutral zone. Now he'll speed into the Express zone. Got a lane. Nikita Nestorenko! Stopped by Stevenson, and he covers the rebound with Penny going to the net.
Caught Margell going the wrong way.
Rizzo in behind the Chilliwack net on his backhand, protecting the puck. Kind of fight off the check of Larson. Rizzo still on it, and finally he lost it. But he digs in the corner, and he gets it back in behind the Chief net. He's hauled down, going to be a penalty. And the Express are going to get a late power play here, or they're at least going to get a 4-on-3 advantage as Stevenson heads to the net. 4-on-3 for the Express. 50 seconds remaining in overtime. Massimo Rizzo, as the Express are treating this like a power play. Rizzo, Bellini, one-timer blocked. Wildauer, back to Bellini, looks, Rizzo, one-timer, kicked up at Caron, and the rebound is touched, and the Express will get a power play with 38 seconds to go. Connell leading the rush to the Chilliwack line on the left wing. He'll take it in deep on Henry. He'll turn on the boards. He'll feed it back to Bellini with room. Closing in. He shoots. That's blocked. Loose in the slot. 4 seconds left. And his glove to the line. But we're going to go to a shootout. And here goes Greg Lapointe as the shootout is underway. The St. Lawrence commit. His shot is stopped by Kalam. May have caught a piece of the post. And here goes Nikita Nestorenko on Clay Stevenson. She's to his left. Nestorenko scores! If you can explain to me how he slid that under Stevenson so craftily, I'll be impressed.
I don't know. He was trying to mesmerize.
Will Margell shades to his right this time. Last time he shaded to his left. Will Margell waits. In tight. One-handed move. He scores! He pulls off the Forsberg!
I tell you the truth, I thought Merritt was going to do it. And he was so calm when he did it.
Absolutely. Walking in. Wade shoots, and Stevenson shuts the 5-hole. And we will go to extra shooters. What does he do here against Matthew Caron in BCHL play? Massimo Rizzo. Forehand, he scores! Silky hands! Here goes Peter Reynolds on Clay Stevenson. Reynolds, stopped by Stevenson, and the Express have won 13 in a row and have tied a franchise record with consecutive wins at 13.
With a massive comeback in the third period against the Chilliwack Chiefs team. Well, there's a happy birthday for you.
You're darn tootin'. You're darn tootin'.